Oop, okay, we're gonna get this start. All right, we're gonna get the day going, guys. I wish I could grow eyebrows. Like I do. I wish I could grow eyebrows so I didn't have to like put them on. Like that would be awesome. That would be wonderful. Unfortunately, in this lifetime, I've been follically challenged. So hopefully, like my next life, maybe I'll come back with like solid eyebrows. Like that would be great. Good morning, guys. Gonna welcome through. I'm dual streaming today, so if you hear me talking to somebody and they're not in your chat, I promise you should see the chat. Do me a favor, tap the screen, like the live. I love it when people stop by to see me. I said everybody's more than welcome up in here. Like I dig it. So I love when people stop by to see me. I'm normally on here every morning, at least I try to be. Some days I'll take days off. It's been a lot lately. Oh, thank you, Elshani. I appreciate it. It's been a lot lately. I said we've been dealing with a lot, so I really haven't been online as much. But I'm trying to get it back in the habit. Like I'm trying to get it back in. So normally what I'll do is like, hi, how are you, beautiful? I'm good. Welsh, how are you, honey? But so I'll come on in the morning, I read the weird news, get my face ready for the day, go like work a little bit, and then I'll normally be on at some point in the afternoon doing a workout video. So I'm good. That's wonderful. That's wonderful, Welsh. I'm very happy to hear that. Welcome through, guys. I appreciate you guys even taking time out of your day to come and see me. Like 100%. Thank you, Johnson, honey. I appreciate the follow. And I said MTOL streaming, so make sure if you don't have me added on YouTube, add me on YouTube. If you don't have me added on TikTok, add me on TikTok. All that good stuff. I do mostly on there, but I'll do other sites like here and there. You know what I mean? So, and I said I do like when people stop by to see me. Everybody is what is your plans for today? Streaming and dreaming, baby. Streaming and dreaming. Now, I'm going to get my fees. I have to go run errands today and work and all that good stuff. So, I'm going to get my shit together at some point. Hey, good job. See, you guys are awesome. Like I said, I dig it when people stop by to see me. All right. So, let's see. We're doing the weird news in the morning. Welcome through. I said I am dual streaming. I always want to tell people because I feel like people are going to think that I'm nuts. Like they're going to be like, who the fuck is she talking to? I promise it's just the other chat, not a biggie. But those are my main ones. Like I said, the main ones I do are YouTube and TikTok. But I'll do other ones like here and there just to kind of, jump in and if I was with you, I would give you a nice foot rub and a pedicure. I mean, I'm okay on all that. Yeah, I'm okay on all that. Like that is as much as I would not like having a stranger touch my feet. Like, like why would feet be what? Like I don't know. I feel bad for people that are born with foot fetishes because it's like, think about that. Think about that. Like the only way that they can hi, what's going on? Say hi, Malin. How are you? I'm French. Okay, awesome. Welcome through, guys. But like, what happens in your lifetime to give you like a foot fetish? Like, stand up, please. I cannot. My legs are broke right now. Guys, welcome through. Tap the screen, like the live. I love it when people stop by. How are you? I'm good, Say. I'm hanging in there, man. It's another day on the internet. Like, you ever wonder, like, okay, I have random thoughts, right? Like, that there are people that really get their jollies going by dressing as human babies. I'm certainly not one of them. Feel no need to partake in it. It's a solid no for me. But there are some people, and it's like I just don't understand how it it goes from what, like, you know what I'm saying? Like, greetings, my beloved queen. Hello, Sandra, guys. Welcome through. Like, well, what did you do in a past life that made you come back with like a foot fetish? Like what happened there? So all right, guys, here we go. Oh, I'm not violating your privacy. Hit me up in my DM. I mean, Sandra, it doesn't sound that important. I was gonna say, just tell me what it is here. Hello, David, guys. Welcome through. I appreciate you stopping by, guys. I do love when people stop by to see me. I said we're going to get some makeup on and we're going to start the day. So I'm dual streaming. So if you hear me talking to somebody and they're not in your chat, I promise you it is just the other chat. Okay, so this is an interesting one. There was a man who there's a video going viral right now. Like I said, a lot of times like the weird news will be stuff like the viral videos. Can I get a follow back? What does that mean, Sandra? It kind of sounds like you're just like a spammer. Like, doesn't that mean that people can like spam, like send me messages about like, because otherwise wouldn't you just say it here? But doesn't that mean like on there, if I follow people back, that they become like that they can message me? Like, I'm not planning on checking my message like that. You know what I mean? Like, I'm not, I'm good. How do I become a host? Oh, you just press go live. Yeah, you go on your thing, like it'll have a plus sign. You go, oh, thank you, Sassy, honey. Good morning, baby. How are you? Yeah, you go on there and you just like press the thing and you go live. Like, yeah, you caught another live. Yay! Oh, thank you, Gigi. Hello, beautiful one, and sending a like from Anderson, Indiana. Okay, all right. Well, welcome in. Welcome from Delaware. Thank you. How do I become? But yeah, it's not hard. Like, some sites you have to have like a certain amount of people on. I was gonna say on this one, I don't think that you have to have like I don't think that there's anything. Good morning, gorgeous Sassy. How are you doing, baby? So I said it's been a rough couple weeks, y'all, but I appreciate you guys stopping by and hanging out with me. I really do look forward to shout. Oh, what do you want me to shout? Ah. Does that work? I don't know. Hello, beautiful woman. God bless you. Oh, well, thank you, honey. I appreciate it. So there are, performance art. How's you have that? Bugsy's had better days. I'm okay. Bugsy's had better days. I don't like. He's. I don't know. Like he's not. He's sleeping a lot. He's like I said, he seems like he has some of his lymph nodes are swollen. So that's but like I said, he's like 14 years old, so he's an older dog. Where's Stimpy? Ooh, that's a throwback, man. I used to love Ren and Stimpy back in the day. It was so like weirdly gross, but like I liked it. I was never like a Beavis and Butthead person, but Ren and Stimpy was on around the same time, and I like loved Ren and Stimpy. Like I was like, this was a good show. And they do like the close up of like the teeth, and it'd be like you'd see all the little pimples and everything. I don't know why I thought that was so cool when I was that age. Like I was gonna say, Animaniacs was another one that was real popular when I was little. Yeah, I got it. No, Ren and Stimpy, I got it. But so I said, we're hanging in there. We're hanging in there. Do me a favor, tap the screen, like the live, share it out, repost, all that good stuff. It helps, and every single person that stops by to hang out with me is more than appreciated. So I said, if you want to come chit chat with me, you're more than welcome to. I do the weird news in the morning as I'm going through. The last couple weeks have been pretty tough for me. I found out that I have cancer, so there's that. Like, that's stupid. That's really fucking stupid. And I'm dealing with it the best I can. Like I'm dealing with it as much as you know what I'm saying? Like it's a lot to take in. So it's a lot to were much more sickier than oh yeah, they were more like raunchier than like Animaniacs, but it was kind of around the same time. So like I'd watch Animaniacs and then after that I would go to Ren and Stimpy. Like you're like, oh, like Ren and Stimpy was like more an adult cartoon. Like, you know what I mean? Like, I used to love Ren and Stimpy. Guys, welcome through. Tap the screen, like the live. I love it when you guys say to me. So, there's all sorts of performance art in the world. And, like, I don't know if you guys seen this one. This was, like, a few months ago, right? There was a woman who, up in Central Park, New York, she was in a glass box. Like, a lot of people are doing stuff for publicity to get, like, themselves out there. And I mean, it works. Like she got a lot of attention. I can only imagine how much it must have cost to rent that section of Central, because that shit ain't cheap. I heard a rumor that she's Bill Gates' daughter. I don't know if it's true or not, but that was a rumor that I had heard. So that would kind of make sense because I'm like, well, okay, she looks like she's in her early 20s. Like, imagine how much it would be to rent out, because you got to get permits for events, even like art exhibit type events. So imagine, like, that's probably a good decent amount of money. Sapphire, good morning, gorgeous. How are you? Like that's probably a good amount of money. So that's what the rumor was. I don't know if it's true though. I don't know if that's really like his daughter or not, but that would make sense to me. Good morning, Chef Honey. How are you? So there are all these weird types of performance arts in the world. Like, hello, Ken. How are you guys? Welcome through. Tap the screen, like the live. I'm happy you guys stop by to see me. I do. I love it when people stop by to see me. I said I'm like, I get stoked like every single person that comes in. I'm like, ooh, and sharing a personal update. Join the conversation. So there was a guy, and I don't know what his message was behind this. Like, me too, Chef. You know, it's another lovely day on the internet. We're rocking right along. We're hoping today will be productive. I see my sink in my kitchen and I'm like, like sometimes it'll just be like a whole bunch of life shit all at once, you know. And then I told you about how like they wanted me to get scans done and all this stuff, right? And so I called, like I said, hey, you know, can I go to the doctors up here and get the scans done and have them sent to you? Oh yeah, that's no problem. Because taking a trip to like they look nice to me. Oh well, thank you, Ken. I appreciate it. But like, you know, driving to John Hopkins is like not like close. It's not close. And so they were like, oh yeah, it's fine. And then I called them again and like I messaged them on like the health portal. They said no, we prefer that you do it at our hospital. And I'm like, okay, but so like I have to call like I have to call today and get all that shit worked out. But it's just like I just life can be hard enough. You know what I mean? Without extra bullshit stuck to it. So I'm trying to do, like I said, I'm trying to do the best I can. I'm trying to do the best I can. I feel like I'm handling it as much as well as I can. You know what I mean? Like that's all there is to it. But I'm just like, so I have a lot of errands to run today. I have a lot of phone calls to get through. But I'm like, doesn't that make sense? Like that, like okay, like they want me to go to oncology. Well, there's oncology. There's ones close to home. Like I couldn't do oncology, but then like they want me to have my surgery there, which I understand. They're gonna go in and they're going to remove my lymph node and do a biopsy on it to see if the cancer, because it was like right here, to see if it spread to the lymph nodes that are in my neck, which hopefully it didn't. Fingers crossed. I'm hoping like with melanoma, normally once they get it off there, it's gone. You don't have to worry about it anymore unless it's sunk further into this, whatever. You guys get it. So yeah, I was gonna say I think my scar isn't too bad. Like I think it's not too bad. Now what they're gonna do, because they're gonna re-insect it again, right? Like they're going to open it back up. I mean, it's still a little pink, but that's, I mean, that's a given. So they're going to open it back up again. They're going to take more skin. So I'm hoping I'm going to try to talk to the doctor and give me a little facelift. Like, look here, just go like that. Insist on broadcasting. You may receive, but you know what I'm saying. So they're supposed to, the person that's doing it is actually also a plastic surgeon as well. So they're going to reopen it, take extra skin around from it, and they're going to try to give me more of an appealing scar. I'll be real, like, hey Ren, how are you doing? Oh, hey Wayne, I'm good, honey. Honestly, like, if it keeps me alive, I could give a fuck's less about a scar. Like, I really don't care. I really do not care. I said I kind of lost it online the one day, right? Like, I deal with trolls. Just everybody gets trolls. That's all there is to it, right? I had one troll that like particularly hit me in like the like I'll admit it. He hit me in the feels. I was like pissed, pissed, because I was on here and I said I was talking to people about how I just found out I had cancer and I decided to have this removed, and he came in and decided to say well, if they cut your neck up, why didn't they fix your face too? And it was just one of those things where I'm like, dude, like, who makes fun of somebody? Like, what kind of human are you? Like, who makes fun of somebody when they're telling, you know, people that they have cancer? Like, who does that? Like, what kind of. And then I said, like, after that, like, trolls normally don't get to me. But he kind of got to me because I'm like, what the fuck is wrong with you? And then he's like, come on. He's like, give me your address. Like, I'll try to pull like, tough. Like, I'll pull up right now. So you're going to come and fight a female that's a cancer patient. Like, I don't understand how humans, like, how does some people not get karma? Like, dude, like, what is wrong with you? And I said, I normally have like a lot of empathy for trolls because it's like being like, I don't know, I just can't imagine being that miserable that you gotta like go around and like do that shit. But I said on YouTube, they're particularly like just dumb. But I'm like, and I try to keep in mind too that they're probably kids and all that stuff. But it was just like the timing of it. Like, I admit it, I kind of, yeah, that's what I tell people all the time. I'm like, I never said you had to look. You don't like the way, do you not like the way I look? Then don't look. What do you want me to do about it? Like, yeah, other people's opinions of me is not my business. You know what I'm saying? Like, people can think what they want. I care about the people who I care about their opinions of me. Like random strangers on the internet. You can be fucking Mother Teresa, right? And this is for a long time. I really wanted to be like a people pleaser when I was younger. Like, hi Alonzo, it's gonna, and I wanted everybody to like me, like constantly. Just wanted people to like me. If I thought somebody didn't like me, that I'd get even pick. Well, oh, you know, well, what can I do to fix it? At some point, especially when you're dealing with lots of people online, right? Good morning, Alonzo, honey. How are you? But you could literally be Mother Teresa. You could be Jesus reincarnated. You could be the nicest person, the best looking person, the, you know, well intended. Like, I mean, just an angel walking around on earth. You know what I'm saying? And there's still people like, and I said, this was when I was younger, I hung out with a dude, right? Who he was actively using. I didn't know he was actively using, right? And, he was dated one of my friends and he didn't like me. And he was honestly like the first person that I'd really had be like, yo, I don't, and I was like, what did I do to him? Like, what the fuck? Like, I don't, and she was like, I don't know, he doesn't like you. And I'm like, okay. And it really bugged me. It really, really bugged me for a while. I mean, like, it's not like I kept in touch with him. You know what I mean? Like, it really bugged me. Like, why does this guy not like me? I've done nothing to him. Like, I've done nothing to him. Like, I can understand if I've done something, but like, I've never been. And but I was younger too, so I said it really bothered me. Well, then years upon years of later, right? Like he comes into the toy shop one day, and we got to talk, and I was like, "Well, yeah, Aaron told me back in the day that you hated me, and then I kind of like stopped coming around you as much because I didn't like." And he looked at me, he goes, "Renee," he goes, "I was an active." He said, "I hated everybody." He said, "But you want to know?" He's like, the reason that I hated you," he's like, "don't take it personally." He said, "I hated everybody, but more than anybody, I hated myself." He goes, "And you just seemed happy." He's like, and that's like, I really think when it hit me, like, wow, you know what I'm saying? Like, you can be the nicest person in the world, you can be the worst person in the world. Like, I'm not saying you should go out of your way to be an asshole, but you can't. Like, you can't be nice to everybody. You can't. Yeah, it was a good Easter. It was like, you know, my kids are older, so it's not like, you know, we really do much of nothing anymore. But, you know what I'm saying? Like, you can, like, in general, do I want people to like me? Of course. Of course. You know what I mean? Like, Erica, how are you? But if there's, like, one random person on the internet that's like, yo, I don't like her. Cool. Don't look. Such an easy, like, nobody forces you to look. I've had people that I've seen, like, on, you know, live streams, and I don't care for them. Well, then guess what? I don't come around. Like people act like it's a really hard concept. Like, oh well, if you don't like it, like people act like because you put yourself out there that that's what you're expecting is people to come and roast you all the time. And it's like I can talk some shit back and forth with people, but the problem is because a lot of the sites are family friendly, you really can't. What they'll do is they'll come in and they'll bait you, right? And like I said, I've learned all this over like the last 5 years, right? You'll get somebody that coming in and starts trolling you because they want you to talk shit back to them so they can sit there and hit the report button. Like straight up, like don't fall for it. Like they that's their fun is like finding like, you know, hey, let's get somebody riled up. You know what I mean? It's I've been in rooms where it's like women that were like in their early 20s, like completely overly gorgeous, like just 100%. Do you have a cat? No, I don't have a cat. I have a dog. Yeah, I don't have. I don't have. I'm not much of a cat person. I like dogs. Yeah, they do, right, Deacon? Like, I mean, I've literally been on my last site on Mimi. There were these chicks that were from like Albania and whatnot, and they were like, when I tell you, they were gorgeous. Like it was hard to look at the screen just because like it would radiate gorgeousness. Like you're like, whoa, I can't. My people are falling in love. I knew a chick who her name was Healing Power. She was, where was she from? She was one of the best looking women I've ever seen a day in my life. Like hands down. Oh, she's Bosnian, and she was like, she's the sweetest person. Tats, yeah, she is one of. But like, right, like she's hands down crazy good looking. Like she is, yeah, and she's like a sweetheart, and she's just wonderful, and like, but she is a knockout. Yeah, she's got a great body to her. Like, if you picked out like who you wanted to, like, I would totally. Oh my god, I would own everything if I looked like her. Yeah, and she's like a beautiful soul on top of everything too. Like, I would be like, give me money just because I said like she, and you know what I'm saying. But she doesn't have that approach to stuff. Some women do. She doesn't have the approach to it. But like I've been I was gonna say whatever you just said just got filtered. But I was in her live the one day, right? And this is like I said, as I'm getting into live streaming, I'm like, if people don't like me, like I seem to get trolls, like especially if you're new, they want the trolls want to see like how you react. And I was in her live one day, and somebody was sitting there talking shit to her, and I'm like, are we looking at the same person? Is this a glitch? Like, are they in the right? What? Like, but like basically, like I was literally sitting there going, how can somebody even try to say this stuff to her? Because she's hands down one of the most gorgeous women I've seen in this world, and I 100% mean that. And but it's some guys like they get hurt by the fact that they know that she would never give them a chance. Yeah, and then so I said my big thing too. Hey, Cass, good morning, honey. Is like I said, I like to talk shit. I'm gonna play pool. Like it's a game that's based on talking shit. I said I grew up with a whole bunch of older sisters, so I mean when I say I can verbally defend myself, I have no problem. I actually enjoy it. I enjoy talking shit. Good morning, Cass, honey. How are you, gorgeous? But so, oh, thank you, Cass. Thank you, baby. I appreciate you. But so, like, I love to talk shit. I started getting to the point where on Meet Me, I was realizing that, like, people were coming back to troll me again just because they thought I was funny and they wanted to see what I had to say. Then there's this whole other group of people, right? Who are gonna come through and they're gonna troll you because they like it when women talk down to them. They like being schooled by women for, naughty reasons. And they're going to come and say whatever they can just to get you to tell, oh, you're a piece of shit. I mean, while they're, you know what I'm saying? I'm like, people make very interesting decisions in life. So that's what I tell people. I'm like, when you first start live streaming, don't take trolls personally. You can't. You can't because there's so many different reasons people do it. But the number one, hi from France, hi, you're on, hello. But like the number one people do it is because they're miserable. Like that's it. People hurt people hurt people. The people that are happy and are out there living their life, they don't have time to sit there and draw. Like just straight up, like they don't. Like, oh hi Karen, guys, welcome through. Tap the screen, like the live. So I said, yeah, Cass, this is what got me talking about this. So I said I was on live, the one day. Meet Me is successful too. And there's more drama. Like the more people leave sites, the more drama there is. And I said like this one dude, I was telling about like my recent diagnosis and telling them how I had like a cancer spot removed and they're hoping it didn't spread and all this shit and like I had a troll that came through right then and I was literally so livid. He hit me right at the right time. I was so fucking livid. And he's like, well, if they went into your neck, why didn't they go and fix your face? And I'm like, what kind of human are you? Like, are you sick? I'm really like, wait, like, for real? Like, what kind of human? What kind of piece of shit humans made you? Like, not only do I feel bad for you, I feel bad for your whole family tree. If you ain't got kids, I feel bad for the ones that you might have one day because of what a level piece of shit you are. Like, you know what I mean? And yeah, and that's what I'm saying is, and then you see the people that really troll, like they don't. I did dude when I lost weight, right? Who went onto my page, like on my Facebook, and I was just like, the fuck. This dude decided to tell me that I was too thin. Right? Never been normal weight a day in my life, right? Finally get to the point where I'm like, there's always going to be somebody that wants to talk shit for any reason, right? Like, I've put on like 30 pounds now. Like, I did feel like it was a little too thin, so I kind of, put on a little weight, but I still go and work out and all that stuff. This dude, like, and this was actually somebody that had come into the toy shop at one point, so I'd like met him in person. He decides to go on my Facebook, tell me that I'm too thin and I look sick. And this was like a few years ago. And I'm like, dude, he literally looked like the episode where Cartman's playing World of Warcraft. Like, that's what dude looked like. Like, I'm not even talking shit. I'm saying for real. Like, how are you like 450 pounds and you have any room to talk about anybody's weight? Like, this is the smallest, at that point, I was the smallest I'd ever been. Just let somebody fucking live. But who are you when you are 450 pounds? Who are you to discuss anybody's weight? Like, that is the biggest form of hypocrisy, but especially going after a female's weight, regardless of whether people think body shaming is just, being plus size. No, I had a friend who was probably size 3, just had like that, that metabolism, like bless her heart. Oh, in my next life, I would like that one too. But in addition to the ability to grow eyebrows in my next life, but like, and people used to always say they think if it's not plus size, yeah, and so I would hear it like, I've never heard those comments before, but people be like, you need to eat a cheeseburger. Honey, you are too thin. And she's like, what the fuck is it they want me to do about it? So if you're too big, then they're going to want you to be smaller. If you're too small, they're going to want you to be big. If you're short, they're going to want you to be taller. If you're taller, they're going to want you to be short. If they're like, yeah, little bit, that's what I'm saying. Like, there's no way. There's no way. But like, me and this dude really got into it on Facebook because I was like, who the fuck is it do you think you are? And I was like, yeah, you're sitting here body shaming me. And he was like, that's not body shaming. Body shaming is when you talk about. And I was like, okay, well, get ready because I'm about to body shame the shit out of you. Yeah. I mean, like, I don't really let stuff affect me online, but like every great once in a while, one will hit me. Because I'm like, I would never go after somebody's weight. Like, I would never. Like, I've been overweight most of my life. I would never go after somebody's weight. But if you go after mine, and I know, like, forget it. That's what I told him. I said, you look like the World of Warcraft episode of Cartman, and you're over here telling people what's taking, honey. Yeah. Like, but you're sitting over here talking to people about, like, no offense, but you're not exactly with all the pizza boxes stacked up, and like you're not exactly the epitome of health. So I don't know who the fuck it is you think you are, but like, but then that's what I'm saying is the same people will criticize other people's weight, and it's like, who the fuck? Who do you think? Why do you think? Why do you think? A, I would specifically take health advice from you. B, why do you think it's your business to comment on any female's weight? Like, I am happy regardless of whether I'm 300 pounds or whether I'm 120. Like, either way, I love myself. I love my body. I'm very comfortable in my own skin. I always have been. But guess what? Guess what? I actually I'll tell you, like, being plus size never really bothered me. Like, I was used to it. I've always been overweight. This is the only time in my life I've really been. And it's been like 4 years. Like, 4 years so, Cass? 4 years where I had, like, my surgery and it got me, down to, like, more of a normal size. But, like, I'll admit it. I had a couple times where, like, I had to, what's going on? Guys, do me a favor, tap the screen like live. I had a time, right? And I will admit it, sometimes people can hurt your feelings without, my skin's pretty thick, but, like, I had one time, right, where, and this, like, sat with me. This sat with me for years, right? This dude wasn't even trying to be a dick, but he was still a dick to me somehow, right? So, I was texting back, and this was just a guy that I knew from shows. This wasn't me trying to get with him. This wasn't me trying to date him. This wasn't me, And all I said was something along the lines of, like, well, if you go out to a show, let me know and I'll meet you up there. Like, it wasn't even like, do you want to go on a date? Or, like, it wasn't even like that. Like, I was like, okay, well, if you go up one night, let me know. Because it was my bar. Like, hey, I'll come hang out with you. You know what I mean? Like, and that's literally how I'd put it. I wasn't like, so, blah, blah, blah. She's like, all right, well, let me know. Like I said, I knew him. We were friends. We knew each other from that place. And then, and I remember I was driving and this one hurt. I will say this one hurt. Because this dude, like I said, I wasn't even coming at him like that. And he sent a text back to me and it said, oh my God, remember that fat girl from the other night, or remember that big girl from the other night, or something like that. She just asked me out on a date. And I went, this motherfucker's talking. That hurt. That hurt, but I read him back. I was like, are you talking about, wait, hold on. Like he thought that he was sending a message to like a different friend and accidentally clicked on me. Like I knew exactly what happened, but I was like, well, I wasn't asking you out on a date. If I wanted to ask you out on a date, I would have asked you out on a date. Like, but B, you're bigger than I am. Like I'm not gonna body shame people, but if you're gonna body shame me, fine, body shame me. But look at yourself first. Thank you, Cass, honey. I appreciate you. I'm actually gonna start looking into like cancer charities today just to see, because they said like John Hopkins is not close to me. All my scans and everything they want me to do there. I'm like, I don't know if there's like a charity that'll like get me back and forth. Like I don't know. I'm just gonna look today and see like what kind of resources are out there, because it's like I don't know how I'm gonna make this work. So, but like, I mean, yeah, yeah. It like there's certain times where, like I said, I have thick skin, but there's certain times, right? Like I read this thing because I'm not big on zodiacs, right? And I think it's a lot of hooey, you know. But I think they generalize stuff so much in zodiacs, so people go, yeah, yeah, that's me, that's me. I read this thing one time, and it was like a really accurate, like where it was like, because I'm a Cancer, right? They say Cancers typically have what appears to be a tough outer shell, but when you hit their soft underbelly, that's when the claws come out. And it was just something I was like, because that's the thing is, like I said, if I really don't care. People can say whatever they want, but everybody has those hit points. Everybody has those hit points. So I did. That's what I said on that the other day, guys. Like I was like, you're really coming in to troll me as I'm sitting here telling people I have cancer. Like, you're really coming in telling me that if they cut my neck, they should have fixed my face too? Like, give it a fucking rest. Like I said, most of the time, like, queefer, go shower. Like, that's what I mean. It's like the stupid shit. The stupid shit, it's just so stupid. It's so stupid. Like, but that's what I said on YouTube. Yeah, and I know it takes a lot to get to Cass too. Cass, like, when you're tough, it takes a lot to get through people. But then I said on YouTube, it seems to be a bit worse. Oh yeah, that's what I mean. Cass is like super sweet until but you got to really do something. And then when Cass is one of those people too, when she gets mad, yes, yeah, it's stupid. Oh wow. Like it's just dumb. Like I don't know why you're even bothering to. I don't know, whatever. But yeah, like but Cass is like me, where she's one of those people where like when she gets mad, everybody's like, you good, dude? Like just everybody stops blinking. Relax, Matilda. Okay, cool. It's just stupid. That's all I said was it's just stupid. Like I don't know. I'm talking about how stupid trolls are, and you're like, go. It's okay, Queeper. Like, dude, whether you call, I really don't care. Like, I'm sorry if you want me to care, but I really don't care. That's his big zing on me, was calling me Queeper. Oh no. It's fine, Queeper. Cool. Then I was look, dude. Like seriously, I'm like literally sitting here telling people I have cancer. Like, can you please just fuck off? Like, I mean that in every way. Can you please just enjoy your time? I will. Like, but like, please, like, just go fuck off. Like, nobody gives a fuck what your opinion is. Nobody. You're okay. Thanks for letting me know. Thank you, Jesus, for letting me know. I appreciate that. But it's like I said, YouTube. It's like just the dumb shit. It's just like no, it's on YouTube. But it's just the kids, like the kids just being stupid. That's the thing I don't like. It's different when if you're on a site where it's like everybody like on Meet Me, everybody was adults. So at least they were supposed to be. so you could like talk some shit back on YouTube. It's just dumb. I'm excellent, obviously not, but it's just stupid. Like it's just dumb shit. Like it's just dumb shit. Like people like waste their time doing dumb shit. Like life is short. Like being a troll is like the stupidest way to spend any like. And I said I love the trolls that come through. Maybe it's going downhill. Oh, it's been going downhill for years. But hurry up. Okay, great. Like, dude, like, how old are you? Like, for real? Like, I'm asking you. Like, we'll do like a little interview. He said, hurry up. Like, how old are you? Because I guarantee you it's like under 18. And I said, that's why I feel bad when I talk shit back to people because I feel like it's just like, well, we did a blackout this week. Oh my God. You know, they were like sweating. One, yeah, you acted. I'm guessing you're about either 10 or 12 years old. Do it? Do what? Do what? What am I doing? Put the rest of my eyebrow on? Okay. Yeah, they were probably sweating there. But that's the thing is they keep doing these big contests on their cats, and then their whole site shuts down for like a week. I go on there like here and there just to say. And that's the thing too is like the drama acts up when there's like people start fighting over gifters and they want like it's like a whole different like thing to me. Like I don't even know. I don't know. Like I said, like meet me. Like I've been going on there, like here, there, and I'll have people come through, like, "Hey, I remember you." Da, da, da. But I definitely do miss those days. Like some of like my best times were those days, like where we had like a group. I say it was me, Cass, and like 30 other people, right? And we would just come together like every morning and talk shit and let people get in the box and like we do the weird news and like I just loved it. I like fish and chips. That's solid. Fish and chips are good. But like I absolutely loved it. Like that was just absolutely like I said, I truly when like I love people, I truly like love them and like everybody that was part of that, whether they had my good intentions or not, I will forever like value them. I don't want to talk shit to you because you're a kid. Like why am I gonna talk shit to a kid? You're somebody's kid. Like if I wanted to talk shit, I would talk shit. It's a family site. I'm not going to talk shit back to you because you're a kid. I'm not one to talk shit to people's children. It's not what I'm going to do. Honestly, they do, but it's impressive. What's impressive? About fish and chips. Yeah, fish and chips is pretty good. I'm totally all over the place. I say, guys, we're live on YouTube. We're live on TikTok. Welcome through. I've been dual streaming. I like it, but like I'm like if it's a troll that's actually funny, even if it's at my expense, I'll laugh at it. But I said I truly value the people that came through because that was like that. Like I had so much fun during that just live streaming, and it lost its like flair once people really got off the site. Like just think about like some of the comments we used to see, Cass, and it would be trolls, not trolls, great people, bad people, people that spoke English, people that da 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 da, their English was all fucked up, like all sorts of fetishes. It was just do 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 do, and you never knew what was going to happen. You never knew. So it's like live streaming can be such a big portion of life and such a good portion of life. There are some people though, and I said as live streaming sites quiet down, you'll see where there's more drama. You know what I'm saying? You'll see where there's more people fighting. You'll see where. So it's like there's not really. I don't even think I'm in the top 500 anymore. But it's like most sites are based on diamond trading, and there's a lot of people that think that the only way to be successful is through drama. And it's like, I don't know, I don't want to do that. I don't want to argue with people. I don't want to spend my time arguing with people. Like, I said I've had times where people have been mad at me, and I'm like, all right, then be bad. Be mad. Like, I ain't gonna stress that. I was gonna say, you remember Alex Gass? He drove me nuts. I've never said a word about this man. Never once said a word about him. Like, I was like, all right, we were cool. I'm gonna respect him. I'm gonna chill. Okay. Will you get me?
No.
No. But yeah, like he just started like shit with me out of no, and it was like over a fight. Him and Teddy got it, and I was like, all right, well, that's between y'all. Like I wasn't even in my room. they all started fighting with me, and then like he was like, I'm like, guys, can't we just all chill? Like, I just wanted everybody to hang out. But and there are people that come through and they're toxic. Like, if you find that most of your friendships only last like 3 months, at some point when you go, maybe I'm the problem. Like, you see some people and they like 100%, 100%, like they will go through friend groups. Like, they'll be friends. Oh, this is my best friend ever. Da 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 da. And then they're 3 months, and the next thing you know, they absolutely hate each other. And it's like, if you go through that many people like that, like, don't you start going maybe? And it's all these people. I'm just gonna say, Cass, have you been watching the stuff going on with Faith lately? Oh my god. Oh my god. Like, I'm trying not to watch it, but she's like on my friends list, and then do you see an Ann Kid? Oh, I love Ann Kid. I miss Ann Kid. Nope, dude, it's bad. It's bad. Like, it's bad. Like, it's I've never seen, in all the years of live streaming, I've never seen this many people mad at one person. But it's like when you like, it's bad. Like, it's bad, bad. Like, normally you're like, it'll calm down and whatnot. Like, she keeps saying that people are targeting her because she's handicapped. I think people, like, literally, if she wasn't and she was doing some of this shit, somebody would have right on her door. Yeah, and that's what I'm like, dude, when you know you have all these people watching you, right? Why lie? Like, just be your authentic self. It's not hard to be authentic. Just be you. You don't need to make up stories to impress people. You don't got to do this. Like, but I'm like, it just. I think what people are more mad about was, you think about how many years on Meet Me on for years, right? I would, and like I said, I'm a special needs mom. So I give people a little bit more grace. You know what I mean? Like, that's what I think anybody should do. Like, special needs does not automatically make you a great person and or a bad person. But I do understand that sometimes. So I would see her, like, her and her parents, like, going at it. Like, I mean, they used to like go at it on live stream, but 99% of the time she was the aggressive one. I'm not gonna sit back and, I ended up, I went and I unfollowed her because it was a lot for me to watch. Like, I don't have either one of my parents anymore, and then she would say that they were abusing her and shit. Now she's saying that she misspoke when she said that they abused her. She said that shit for years. She said that shit for years. How do you mistake the meaning of abuse for years? Like, it just, but like I said, it's bad. And it's gonna get like a lot worse. Like, I mean, it's bad. She thinks it's like but I feel bad for her for the same way, because I think like on Meet Me, she learned some really bad habits. I think that she learned that, like, if I give people, they'll be friends with me. I think that she learned drama causes more people to come through. I think, you know what I mean? Like, it's like sad. I don't ever want people to feel obligated, beautiful. Oh, well, thank you, Joseph. I appreciate you. Like, I feel bad that she was in that mindset, though, that where she felt like she had to gift people in order for them to stick around. You know what I mean? Like, I don't know. I said I've never been like a VIP on a site. Like, I have a gifter badge, but it's nothing like really crazy. But I have seen, like, well, when I come into lives on Meet Me and they've seen the badge next to my name, I see people, oh, perk right up. Hey, 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 hey. Heaven forbid I accidentally clicked on the live stream, because then I'd be like, oh, God. I mean, people are messing me. How come you didn't say anything? Like, the shirt and tattoos, I love it. Awesome, guys. Welcome through. I said we are live on TikTok. We're also live on YouTube. Make sure you put a follow on me on both. I like it when people stop by. Those are the main ones that I do. I'll do other ones, like I'll do other sites here and there, but those are like my main ones. So, and then all of my social media is I leave it pretty much under Misfit Ren. So you guys can follow me wherever you want to. I said I kind of jump around the internet here and there. We are doing the weird news this morning. We're getting makeup on, getting caffeinated, and we're gonna have a productive day. I have to It's just stupid, man. It's stupid. I have to make a whole bunch of phone calls today, run a whole bunch of errands, and it's another day. It's another day where we're gonna beat cancer. It's another day where we're gonna beat cancer. So, you know, and that's just like I said, that's just what I'm dealing with right now. And I don't tell people that because I want sympathy. Do you want to swap bodies with someone? No, Alex, I'm good. But I would like mine to improve a little bit. But no, I don't want to swap bodies with anybody. I'm good. Everybody's got their own shit to deal with, you know. But so I don't know, but like I said, it's a lot to deal with, and like I just more I tell people not because I want them, like some people like they love sympathy. I don't want anybody's fucking keep your fucking sympathy and save it for somebody else. I don't want sympathy. I just want people to maybe give me a little bit of grace. Like if one day you come through and I'm a little cranky, that might be why. I just go, she's dealing with a lot right now. I mean, like, I don't want an excuse to, like, be, like, verbally abusive to people. I would hope that people would keep in mind, like, normally I'm not, like, one for, like, whatever. You guys get what I'm saying. So, all right. Welcome through, guys. Tap the screen, like the live. So, I was talking earlier about performance art. I said we do the weird news first thing in the morning. I love it when people stop by to see me. Everybody's more than welcome up in here. We do a stream first thing in the morning, and then I'll do like workout videos in the afternoon when I'm on here and whatnot. And yeah, it's just it's crazy to me. Like I don't understand how some people argue so much with other people online. Like, and I'm not talking shit about her. I'm not trying to talk shit about her. If that's what it comes off as. I've just never seen anything like that before. Like I said, and it keeps showing up because people from her old sites are reposting it, and there's all these tea pages and there, and it's like I mean, it's like you gotta stop. Like you gotta stop. Like if you're getting this reputation for that, like you know what I mean. Like I don't know. I don't want to like. I don't ever want people to feel like I use them for diamonds. Like that's never been my goal. Like yeah, diamonds are great. You know what I mean? They're fun. They give you extra money. You can kind of gift out with it. Like yeah. But I'm a live streamer. Of course, I like getting gifted. Everybody likes getting gifted. It makes you feel good. You know what I mean? And like it makes me feel good to gift other people too because it's that whole serotonin and endorphins and all that stuff makes you feel good. I don't ever want people to think that they have to gift me to be here. Thank you for the follow. I don't know what your name is. Like, and that's always been something I've tried to push from day one. I'm the only one talking, but you're so fine. It's cool. I was gonna say, yeah, I got my TikTok open. Like I said, normally I'll stream first thing in the morning. YouTube's funny because it's either like really busy or it's really like it's not. And then you'll see it like come up like if you start tapping the screen for me, like you'll see like the numbers. Your eyes are very beautiful. Thanks, I grew them myself. All right, but so I was talking about this dude doing performance art this morning, and a lot of like what we read about in the weird news. Well, I'm here for you. I appreciate you. Tap the screen, like the live. It helps. There was a dude. I don't know what his purpose was with doing this, but of course, like I mean, he wanted to do something that went viral, and it worked for him. So a lot of like the weird news is like is like videos that gone viral. Like that's kind of like what it is now. And so this guy walked down the street and he had was like a log cabin on his head, right? Like listen, I don't get this. Good morning, hello, puppy. How are you guys? Welcome to Tap the Screen, please, like the live. But so it had a chimney, and coming out of the chimney was flames. Like, have you guys ever seen? There's a performance artist, right? And I can't remember. His name's something like Stickerhead. Like I don't remember off the top of my head what his name is, but he is literally just covered head to toe in stickers, and that's his performance art is going around and I'm like that's kind of an interesting idea. Like you remember that the singer Sia? Like I know people found out what she looked like, but like if you think about like say like Slipknot or any like war, right? Like that means that you can then go walk around your normal life and then put on your outfit and become a rock star. Like you don't have to worry about people like walking up to you in the supermarket and be like, "Oh my god, you did it from Slipknot? Oh my god, you did it!" Like it's kind of smart if you think about it that way. like to do a character that then you can take off and you can go live your normal life. You know what I mean? Like that's kind of Dolly Parton apparently has done this for years. Like she's always been into wigs. She's always been into like heavy makeup. She actually said she likes it because when she's got the wig on and she's got people recognize her, they know exactly who she is. But she when she goes out with her husband, because nobody really recognizes her husband, you know, and he's not like really an entertainer like that. He is Dolly Parton's husband. But she can put on like a t-shirt and jeans and wear her normal hair, not wear the wig, not have any makeup on, and nobody even knows it's her. So she said she prefers it to be like that. And I'm like, that's smart. Like, you know what I'm saying? Then you can go do stuff, walk around, you know? Like if I'd like to do like I've seen people do character streams before where it's like an avatar and da 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 and all that. I think those are pretty neat because once again, that's something where I don't mind if people like I've had people recognize me from the internet before, like, hey, aren't you da da da? I live in a small area. I'm like, oh yeah, hey, what's up? You know what I mean? Like I don't mind talking to people, but if it got like crazy, I can only imagine like because a lot of people too like and it's wild to me. It's wild to me. I will see people use their first and last name as their username on everything. Well, guess what? When people know your first and last name, that means they have access to your address. Like, so you got the whole internet knowing your exact address, your value, your house, you know what I mean? Like that's wild to me. Like it's a lot of information. So I said I love my actual name. Like I have a great stage name, but I will never use it. Like I will never use it because I don't want everybody in the world. And then you have to worry about the safety issues too when you're a live streamer. You're not say like a celebrity. You know what I mean? Where they're can pay for security and all this. Live streamers are just normal people unless they're making like bank like that. Thank you for tapping the screen, guys. I appreciate it. I love it when people like the live for me. But they're just normal people. Like it was what was it, the Bop House? They're real big on like TikTok, like and they're, all FO models and they all like live together. They had like their house broken into a whole bunch of times just because people knew that they lived there. Like they had security gates and you had to have but either way they still know people can find a way of knowing exactly where you are at exactly what time and exactly, you know what I mean? It's like, which is kind of a scary thought. Like I imagine that being a celebrity, it's like you have the one part of it where it's like cool, where people are like, oh man, I loved your last album. And then you have like the other people, follow me back, Queen Benjamin. Doesn't that, why? Because you want to message me? What does it mean if I follow you back? I really don't check like a lot of stuff on here. I'm like, a lot of people said that they want me to follow them just so they can message me back. And I'm like, I don't check my messages on her. Here we go. But yeah, so I said I just kind of go live on here every great once in a while. It's not even like a site that I really like. You know what I mean? Like here and there, but it just doesn't like. I like the numbers, but it doesn't really seem like I think it's a lot of bots. So, I don't really think the numbers are where they could be. And I said, guys, welcome through. Everybody is more than welcome in here. I do dual stream first thing in the morning. I will also do in the afternoon. Like I have no idea what that means. Not a clue. I don't speak Arabic. I think that's Arabic. I don't speak Arabic. But so all right, let's see. This is ridiculous. Twins who married twins resort to surgery to tell each other apart. Stop it. Hi, what's going on? Eswego, how are ya? That's crazy to me. That's crazy to me. Imagine, like, I always wonder, like, I knew these girls that when I tell you they were identical twins. They were identical twins. I got to the point because I knew them so well, I could tell them, like, I was walking across the parking lot the one day and I seen the one, I was like, hey, Dawn, how you doing? And somebody, like, the person I was walking with looked at me and was like, how the fuck did you know? And I was like, because, I don't know, like, it gets to the point where twins don't look alike anymore, like they do. But they don't. But like, just imagine how weird that would be to have somebody that walking around with you that looks exactly like you, like exactly like you, and then you know that their significant other. That means that their significant other also finds you attractive. Like, imagine like one of your, you're like looking at your sister's boyfriend, and you're like, oh god, he would totally. Oh god. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm not saying he would, but I'm just saying, that he, he was obviously attracted to you. Like, let's see. And then I always wonder if like the whole twin thing is true, like where people like they have Elvis was a twin, and like his brother had passed away when he was like really young. Like, is it like a real thing? Like the whole like twin, I mean, I guess cool because you have somebody to grow up with. You know what I mean? You have somebody to share a lot of your instances with, but then you know to like when the people will claim that their twin got hurt in a car accident and they woke up in bed and knew that they had been in a car accident, like stuff like that. I'll kind of wonder if that's like, all right, yeah, guys, welcome through. Like I said, tap the screen for me, like the live. I do love it when people stop by to see me. I have a lot of shit to do today. I have a lot of shit to do today. I don't know that I'm gonna have enough time to get it all done. I'm working today, and then I got a lot of shit to do. I said I found out recently that I have cancer, so I have to go and do a lot of shit. Like I gotta go do a lot of tests, and I'm getting ready to have surgery like on my neck, so that way they can test my lymph nodes to make sure it didn't get my lymph nodes, and it's just a whole ass mess that I didn't need at this point in my life. But I'm pretty tough. Like I feel like at this point, like I'm pretty tough. You know what I mean? Like it just doesn't. I don't know. Like I said, of course it's like a scary thing, and of course like all that stuff, of course. But like I said, I'm pretty tough. Like I've been through a lot in my lifetime, and I'm not about to stop anytime soon. So see my big little scar. So they're also going to re-incise the scar, like when they take the lymph node out, and they're going to or I think they're just doing a biopsy. I don't think they're taking the whole. Like I said, I went to the whole like run through it, but it's like so much information, and like my brain just like couldn't even process like what. Like it was a lot. It was a lot. So I had to go to John Hopkins, and I'm like, love you so much, gorgeous. Thanks, Jeff. I appreciate you. And but so you know what I mean. Like I said, I'm a fighter. I'm pretty tough, and that's all there is to it. And like I said, I don't tell people because I want people to feel bad for me. I just want people to understand, like, hey, this is what I'm going through right now. Like this is what I'm dealing with. You know what I mean? So, but I've been pretty open so far about my journey with it. Like it's not. I debated on not telling people. You know what I mean? Because I don't want people to think I was trying to get sympathy, but at the same time, like it's not, it's something that it's very hard to like not tell people when it's something that you're dealing with all the time. So we are, like I said, melanoma was not on my bingo card for this year, but here we are. Here we are. So we're going to, like I said, they got the it was removed, which is cool, but they don't know how deep it got down into the lymph node. Like dating at this age, what it means to you, I don't know. I would imagine it's the same as dating at any other age, right? Like it's just the same. You're just older. Maybe the other person has a house too. Like I mean, like I definitely feel like by the time you get to like your 40s, as far as if you're a single person, you're probably a little bit more jaded. Like when you're younger, you're like, oh, I don't mind when people like like when I was younger, I said I didn't really care about video games. As such, is the world's biggest turnoff to me now, because my ex-husband was like a big gamer, and I just like I can't, like I hate walking in front of the TV and oh my god, I like, you know what I mean, like that's but so I think by the time you get to your 40s, you know what I mean, like it definitely becomes different than like when you were in your 20s. I think once people go through stuff, then they end up going, okay, this is what I like, this is what I don't like, this is what I'm willing to bet on, this is what I'm not willing to bet on, like that sort of shit. All right, guys, we gotta get moving. So, and I said we're going to. It's a lot, man. It's a lot to take in, and I don't want to take it out on anybody. So if I do, like I said, that's more the reason I said something is because like these video game people have fun while playing video games only. I just can't. Like I get people like if you have a hobby and you enjoy doing it, like it's not necessarily productive, but you know what? Not all my hobbies are productive. Like, I'm not going to be a professional belly dancer, but it's just not something I could ever get. Once in a while, there would be a game I could like, but like to me, I just don't feel like I don't know. To me, it just feels like a waste of time. But that's to me. I wouldn't spend my time like doing it. I'm not saying that there's anything wrong with it. Like I said, my ex husband was like a big gamer and all that stuff, and I just can't get into it. Just can't. I know. If anything in the world, if I ever like say if I was dating again or whatnot, I would not. I know that that would be like a big red flag. Self love, exactly. Hi Ben, how are you? But it's just it would be like a like on what level are we talking about? Are we talking like it's the best stuff? Like when you say you play video games, on what level is it? Like a daily thing, a weekly thing? Like is it an hour? You know what I mean? Like, but that would definitely be like a big like nope. I couldn't do it. I couldn't do it again. You know what I mean? Like I couldn't do it again if it was like a little thing. Or like, have you ever seen like people when they're like really big into Dungeons and Dragons or World of Warcraft and stuff like that? Like that's cool. You got a hobby, but like if you're spending like most of your time just playing World of Warcraft, like that's why a lot of gamers and whatnot kind of end up with each other because like they're like, oh, we can talk about the game together. There's something in common. I can't imagine ever being with somebody that was like, oh yeah, I'm about World of Warcraft. Like I'd be like, but you're an adult. You're an adult. You know what I mean? It's funny because I said my when me and my kids broke up, me and my ex husband, I was like, you know what? I'm never gonna have to stop. I'm never gonna spend another day in another GameStop. Da 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 da. That stuff, right? Because GameStop was a real big video game place. My son's a big gamer. Like, he's a big gamer, so doesn't realize. Yeah, like my son's a big gamer, which I support. I totally support it. But yeah, so I thought I would never spend another day in hey Adrian, good morning, honey, in like a GameStop, and then he liked it, so we'll go to GameStop. Like he's like, hey mom, da da da, you think I can get this? Yeah, okay. You know what I mean? Like, but I can remember walking around GameStop and being like, like, but he's worth it. I love him. He's worth it. But like I said, it's just not something that's ever really caught my attention. Like I played Halo once upon a time when it first came out. I played there was like a Star Wars game. I played a little bit, but I don't know, it just seems like such a waste of time to me. Like like I said, it's expensive. It's not like I don't know. It's just not my thing. It's just not my thing. But so but I said everybody's got their things that they're into. Like you know what I mean. Everybody's got their things that they're about. Just not never been one of mine. So all right, guys, welcome through. Tap the screen. I said I have. Oh, that didn't work out well. That's not the color I thought it was. Okay, well that didn't work out too well. All right, we'll do this. Ah, I got it in my eye too. Wonderful. Alright, I need to like seriously because I said I don't have a lot of time left. It's going to be a very busy day. I have a lot of stuff to do and a lot of phone calls to make, and it's just gonna. Well, my team. Oh, I hate that. Oh, I hate that. That doesn't look right. I hate that. Oh, that's. Oh, I don't like that at all. But and so my pool team, we made it to the playoffs, but we did not win. Like it's okay. We'll get them next time. I've won. I in my last season I won two or no, I'm sorry. I won four out of my six games that I played. So I'm hoping if next season I do better. Like I'm hoping to actually go up a level. That would be amazing. I absolutely adore my team. I love the people that are on my team desperately. Like they're all such good players. Like, and that's I try to like not get intimidated. You know what I mean? Because like I said, everybody's so good. Everybody's so good at it, like just shooting and whatnot. So I said I spend a lot of my time like kind of shooting pool anymore. So yeah, I could say like I mean, is there necessarily. I mean, I have a goal. I would like to be semi-pro with it. Like I find it very. It's like meditation. Like which I can see where video games would kind of be the same way. Like somebody go, oh my god, she spends hours walking around a pool table shooting balls. Well, yeah, I do. Yeah, I mean, like, I'm competitive with myself. So if I, like, I randomly started like a few months ago, just being like, I'm gonna learn how to belly dance, and I like learning how to do stuff. Like, I like to learn how to do new things. I don't know. I'm like nerdy when it comes that way. I love learning how to do new stuff, but so I'll just get like a random thought in my head, like, you know what I'm gonna do, and then I do it. Yeah, like if anything you want to learn how to do, like I said, I always tell people like this is like if there was something really to take away from my streams, I hope that this is what's taken away from it, is that people will keep trying. Like keep trying. Like don't ever give up. If you're gonna do something, like you're never too old to learn something new. People are very scared of failure, so that's a lot of times why they don't do stuff is because they're scared of failing. The only failure you have to worry about is not trying. Not trying is the only failure that can actually happen. You can try, not be good at it. Guess what? Still tried it. Guess what? Nobody's good at anything the first time they do it. Like you think about like anytime you started a job, right? Like the first day you're like new, you're wandering around like the folk, like you don't know where anything is, you don't know da da da. Well, guess what? After 3 years of working at the same spot, you're gonna know. All right, guys, I gotta get ready and jump off here. I said it's time for me. I love your faces. Please make sure to go put a follow me. I love it. I will catch y'all. Like I said, I'll be back on a little later. Okay.